are here with another podcast. I am Patricia,
Annalie.
and today we are going to do a Reddit story.
Yes, we are. We're going to read a Reddit story.
Yes. Yes, we're going to read a Reddit story. And before we do that, we are going to make sure that everyone's having, a good day and that they're doing their self-care because self-care first.
You just started doing the prayer hands too.
I don't know why I've started doing it. I'm gonna stop.
It's catching up.
I did a thumbnail with us doing it. But anywho, but yes, take care of yourself.
Yes.
Do your self-care. The aromatherapy, the shower, the bath, going to a spa, or taking a walk, making your bed.
Turning the notifications on your phone.
Of course. Doing all those things because we don't want to leave not one woman behind. No one's left behind.
To whoever needs to hear this, it's not selfish to love yourself, to take care of yourself, or to make your happiness a priority. It's necessary.
That said,
yes,
we can start reading
the
Reddit story. And this person, I don't know that it's a question as much as it is a suggestion.
Yeah, I think,
it says, heard a whole new insight. I was listening to the Deeper Dating podcast, which actually I haven't heard that. I have not heard that podcast. I might look into that. Deeper Dating podcast. And the excellent guest, Dr. Dwana Welch, said, write down your list of everything a potential partner must have, and then go through the list and think, does that describe me? And if it doesn't, it might not be the thing to require of someone else. If you don't
have those things.
It's a very elegant way to encourage realism.
To keep you grounded in reality. Yeah.
Yes. So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it does.
To make a list, I don't know what I would put on my list.
As far as what you're looking for. Yeah, like for me right now, I'm looking for my main thing that everything else needs to line up with you're
concentrating on the
value system. Their values have to mirror. Yes. I mean, well, not mirror, but
similar. There's got to be very, very similar.
Yeah, similar values. Yeah,
and I think that's the thing. That's a recipe for a long-term, lasting relationship because you can have differing values and have a short-term relationship with no problem.
Yeah.
However, you gotta kind of match those values if you're looking for a long-term thing,
right? But so that's what mine and my values, treating people with respect, doing no harm, and those for me are the main. Doing no harm, and we're talking not just some certain people, everyone. Do no harm.
That's actually one thing. Like a lot of times when. That's the thing when people go on first dates and they see that their partner isn't treating the wait staff very well, and that's just one of those huge red flags where people just run the other way. So
and I don't think anybody's looking at him unless they do that.
Unless they're like-minded,
and they're like, tell them.
I do treat that person horribly. They deserve it.
Yeah. So unless that is your values, if your values align, but most people aren't.
And they live happily ever after being church.
To the world.
Yes.
But most women are not going to look at that and think, oh wow, he's a catch.
Right.
Most women are not.
Yeah. No.
But the value system, the athleticism, and I'm not saying nobody's climbing mountains or anything. It's just You know, they need to be, the buzzword, active, you know, working out, going to the gym every now and again. You don't have to live there. But yeah, so those are kind of the things, my baseline thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not a lot. I don't have a lot there, but yeah, those are my baseline things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say that you do all the things on the list. So
I do.
All right, let's see what they say though. What the replies were, because those are always very interesting. Let's see. I'm just picking one out of random. I heard that a while back, and when I did the exercise, I realized I was setting the bar way too low.
What?
Oh, I've always been that high. I don't know.
Most people are.
It was a wake-up call and a reminder to keep working on myself so I don't settle.
What low would it be? Like, how
low can you go?
Think of what I would put on there that would be low.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wow. Well, that's
yeah.
I'm more of the I aim
most
higher
people
than
aim because you want the best.
Yes. Let's see. One person is talking about that they think that this comes down to lifestyle alignment as well.
Oh yes, lifestyle.
From are you a person that cooks? How much time do you spend working or at work?
See, I don't know that would be, because you're wanting, so you want someone who knows how to cook. Is that what? Because it's what you're wanting from someone else. Are you saying in your list, are you saying I want someone who knows how to cook, who will cook, I guess? See, I don't.
See, that is not super important to me. And in fact, this goes even more particular. Like, we would want to shop for the same type of groceries. That's not up there for me.
Yeah. It's being too
you're gonna be really that's gonna be too tricky.
No.
I think.
Now, if you say I want someone who is a vegan because you're a vegan, then okay, but I don't know.
Oh, but now I don't know why we got to up. I was just doing this.
And if you're saying you want someone who's a vegan and you're not a vegan, that's a problem. Like, why do you want someone?
Realism is important. I think one reason I had success is that I was looking for my own age. Yeah. And I expected a 50-something lady to look like a 50-something lady. Similarities help, but differences also keep it interesting. It's good to have someone different enough to learn from.
Of course, you don't want a carbon copy. I don't think that's what this woman is saying. It's like, if you're expecting someone to be honest, well, you better not be up here lying every time you turn around. Yeah. And lying and cheating. If you want somebody to be honest with you, then you don't need to be lying and cheating.
I also don't see it that way. Like, you can still have different hobbies. You know, things.
I don't think that's on the list. That's not on the hobbies aren't on the list.
But I like what this guy says. He says another very important thing to me is someone who laughs at the same things, and that's actually that can be a tell, because if somebody,
but that wouldn't be
okay. I went out with someone who didn't laugh at the office, and that to me was a tell.
That would be a deal breaker. It'd make me think like you need your head examined. Why don't you like The Office? It's the funniest flipping show in the world. But you know, I'm not
to not laugh at the.
How can you not laugh at,
you know,
Diversity Day? How can you not laugh at
the one where the fire alarm?
Yes,
the fire alarm training.
Laugh at but I get it though. But that would be like, oh gosh. Yeah, but still though, I wouldn't say that would be. But I like the fact that the 50s person. Yes, you are saying I'm looking for someone same age that looks like they're the same age.
Yes.
You know, so that is, like you said, the realism part, being in reality. like for the ones who are looking for, like for the women who are looking for the 6-pack abs, the, all the things that they know full well they're not going to find. So the realism is a part of it, but I don't think that was kind of what the author was. I don't know.
This one says, I hate the idea of a must-have list. The only thing I must have with a potential romantic partner is chemistry. Do we have fun together? Is he interesting to me? And can I envision us intimate together? There, that's my list. So I guess I do have a must-have list.
Well, yes, apparently
she does.
Because everybody has something, what they know what they want. If you don't know what you want, then you got bigger problems. You do. Then you have bigger problems. Especially at this age, you do know what you want. But now it should not be 1,000 thing list of, well, they got to be this, they got to be. No. For me, it's just the core values. I mean, for someone else, it could be something else, but you got to know what you want, because how are you going to know what you don't want? Like, yeah, you have to.
This one says, studies have shown that professional women have the most challenging time dating. Why? Because it can be human nature to want a man that has more than you. Yes. And in a dating pool that can be extremely difficult to find.
And that's true. They are true.
I have removed so much from my list of what I want in a man and counterbalanced that with not mingling finances.
So she must be like upper echelon.
Not wanting to live together, I guess, so she can remove differences in lifestyle. Maybe she must be some.
Yeah, she's up there. She is a big time. Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway, she said, so bottom line, I have refined my list downwards, and it's still difficult to find a man who gives me enough butterflies to want to invest in dating.
See, the butterflies, I've long past left that in behind, the butterfly thing. That, I don't know. That was okay when you're younger, I think, the butterfly thing. That's a pipe dream. The butterfly thing is a pipe dream at this age.
This person goes, I remember reading about the guy who complained that all the women he liked wouldn't even consider him as a partner.
He needs a lady.
They wanted to date the good-looking, well-off men. He was unemployed, overweight, and physically unattractive. They asked him if he considered dating unemployed, overweight, and unattractive women. He said, why would I want to do that?
He's like, y'all are crazy. He said, y'all are crazy. You're not lowering my high standards. It's a good exercise, though. Have a job, you have this and that, and what are you looking for now? That's funny. He said, why? Be by yourself.
This person said that she put all the characteristic in a person she wanted on a piece of paper, drew a big circle around it, and stuck it on her fridge with no specific intention. And damn, that person showed up in her life. See, apparently that's
she did some kind of witchcraft kind of thing.
You should try. It worked for her?
Yeah, it did. But she used characteristics, and that is important. Yeah. It says, my therapist often talks about this. He used to run a men's group, and he said a lot of guys would complain about the type of women they were attracting. And he'd be like, okay, where do you think you rank on this imaginary scale? And the guy sort of realized where he was, and that probably attracted better people, meant being better himself.
Yes.
That is hilarious. My list of what I must have in a partner is a lot about how I must be around them. What? Oh, how I must feel around them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. What he must have is how he must feel. What I must have in a partner. No.
Still
no. But I like that. They got to be better. Yeah, you got to be better. If you want better, you got to be better.
I think from watching a lot of the the scam bait videos that shows the people that get romance scammed, we see both women and men, all of them, older, that are getting romance scammed by these people, male, female, that are 20, 30 years younger than the romance scam victims. And I can't for the life of me understand why they don't look at themselves and go, that is not because real. It's not a match. I don't. That's not a thing.
Some of them, I think there's some developmental delays.
Yeah. Okay, but see, I can understand that. Yeah. But some of them actually seem like.
Yeah. Okay, this is. I would just modify a bit to ask, how do I complement this instead? It could be similar, but neat, orderly, or diverging leader support or dynamics that work well together. So this person is going to change the whole thing. He's saying, how do they complement? No. If you're looking for X, Y, and Z, then you need to be X, Y, and Z. Okay. And it said, yes, indeed. Although I took it to be more along the lines of, are my aspirations for a supermodel realistic? But it is. It's not about compliment. No, it's about, you're looking for a supermodel. Okay. Now, where do you fit on that?
Yeah, yeah. Where are you at? Where are you at to rate that?
And it says, agreed. We all know men are visual, highly looks motivated for partners. Yet it is amazing how often they don't apply the same requirements for themselves.
Yes.
Many women also want a handsome partner. That definitely goes both ways. Men are expected to be in great shape, well presented, etc.
Are they expected?
No, we are very reasonable as far as what our age appropriate men are looking like. I think these days most people accept that women are about the same as men when it comes to desiring a good-looking partner. That assumes all else is equal. That is not true. Women, okay, now, yes, we do. Obviously, we would appreciate a same-age man that is in shape and all that, yes. But we are realistic in the fact that we know those are few and far between. We're not out here looking at the high school or at the playground looking for little kids. We're not doing that en masse because of that. Mm-hmm. So it's not the same as far as how we act upon it. Absolutely. I think it comes down to lifestyle alignment as well. Oh, I think you already read that from cooking times, working, Yeah. Be careful, narcissists can empaths are complementary. He's talking about the complementary thing. I don't think the complementary thing is what this exercise was about.
Yeah.
It was purely about what you're looking for. And a good example is the guy that no job, overweight, unattractive, who does not who wouldn't date someone who's just like they're overweight, like the overweight guys, they all say on there, I want a thin woman. Same thing,
And some of them even like skinny, like not just they want
they want supermodel
skinny,
dick thin.
Yeah, right, dude.
So slack. I know. So,
I think that's the moral of this story.
Yeah,
you got to cut people some slack.
Yes, or I think it's just like what the guy said, realism.
Realism.
He said that he was looking for
realistic expectations,
his own age that looked like his own age,
and he was successful.
Yes, and I think I believe more women are in that headspace. Mm-hmm. I believe more women are. Mm-hmm. Obviously there's some men are, but I think more men are not in that headspace.
Not to say that there aren't women also.
Oh yes, there are.
Yes, there are.
Definitely there are some, but it's a small minority, in my opinion, of the women. But the most of us know that 6-pack abs is not happening. Mm-hmm. We know that, and some want all these muscles. I'm not about that, but some women, would want a lot of muscles, whatever. And they know they're not getting that because we're not at an age. We're at the age where our bodies have changed. Mm-hmm. They have changed. And I remember on the last one of the other videos I said, one of the last videos I said out of shape. And I regret it when I went back and was editing that. I was like, I shouldn't have said out of shape, because we need to be changing how we wording these things. Changed bodies.
Yes.
Our bodies have changed because we've grown, older in life, and our bodies have changed. And that's how we need to look at it. No, we're not down here. We're not on this
we got to keep more positive about our bodies and how they change. Because, going through menopause and stuff, it changes your hormones and it changes everything. When I was 20 years old, I could eat McDonald's every day, all day, and not gain a pound. I would lose weight. And now I look at a French fry,
and it's done. It's done.
So it's different,
but definitely. So our bodies have changed, and then we have to keep our mindset. This is where we are. This is how this works.
Yep. But this is a valid exercise to do. I would say that we would encourage to do it, just to try it out. And see where you're at. See what you're expecting. See where you're at, and see
how you gotta adjust or modify.
Exactly. Do you need to modify some of your expectations? Are you right where you're at, or do you actually need to, like the other lady,
to bring it up? Bring it up.
Where are you at?
Yeah.
So give us your thoughts about all of that. We are on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you're watching us on Spotify and YouTube, make sure you subscribe.
Give us a
thumbs up.
This is what does it. This does it.
Yes. And
leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
We reply to all of our comments.
Yes.
We love engagement.
Yep. Until next time, don't forget to live and connect. See?
No. So why does it read it when I do this, or was it when you were doing it? Was it me doing it or you doing it that made
We'll stop doing it. Okay, it's not.
It's just not going to do it. Maybe you only get one fireworks.
What about
display?
Sometimes.
Oh, let me stop.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it doesn't do anything anyway.
I guess you get one.
Yeah. Bye.